And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Incentive Concepts Live. It's Andy Hudson. It is September. Welcome to our 70th episode of Incentive Concepts Live. That's 7-0. We started this back in March of 2022 at the beginning of the pandemic when there was a lockdown to connect and engage with our customers, our partners, our viewers, just to have some fun and to show off some of our amazing brands. We hope you are enjoying your week so far. It feels like fall weather here in St. Louis. Finally, the heat broke. Hopefully, wherever you are joining us from, you're having a fantastic day. Put it in the chat where you're joining us from, maybe your name, your company name, what part of the country you're joining us from. We'd love to hear from you. And today's episode is called Get into the Business of Cool. And so our viewer question is going to center around the word cool. So what are some key words or key phrases that you think of when you hear the word cool? Maybe it's cool in the gang. I don't know, something like that. Or stay cool, or cool as a cucumber. So anyways, put in the chat, what are some words or key phrases you think of when you think of the word cool? All right. With that, speaking of cool, I am going to introduce our first guest, Kate Rank, coming at us from Texas. And then we also have Kim Ballerine from Corkcicle. Kate, how are you?
I'm a cool cat.
All right, cool cat. I love that.
We can't steal them all though, Andy. We have to leave some for the audience.
Okay, well, let's see what they put in the chat. I'll read them here in a minute. Great to see you, Kate. You've been on our episode several times. What's new?
Well, let's see. Our events division has kind of revamped. So we've got some really nice new setups in a way to offer a more curated collection for everyone. So that's very fun and interesting. And we're seeing big numbers again. So events are definitely coming back. And then in IC news and Kate news, I recently took over a 4-state territory for the other side of our business, the incentive side, not just the event side anymore. So I'm still doing both. Don't worry. I'm still handling events as well, but I'm now doing Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas.
Awesome. Very, very cool. See, there you go. Cool. By the way, Regina says cool equals drinks, and I agree. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today in a way. So please welcome, say hello to Kim Ballerine from Corkcicle. Kim, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Last time you were on here was back in February of 2021, by the way. I don't know if you remember that back that far, but.
Yes. And it was definitely cool where I was then, but it is not cool where it is now. I'm in 95, 92 degree weather in Atlanta.
Okay, you're in Atlanta. So exactly where are you though in Atlanta?
So I'm excited today because I am standing outside our showroom in Atlanta Mart. So we have a permanent show space here, chock full of some very cool products. I love that you threw that cool out there because it's going to be a very, very used word over the next 20 minutes or so.
Okay, well, and you're pretty cool too in and of yourself. And you joined us here in St. Louis about 2 weeks ago for our sales meeting. We appreciate that. It was great to finally meet you in person instead of just these crazy Zoom things we do.
No, absolutely. It was great. Thank you for having me.
Okay, super. So this is the Corkcicle showroom at America's Mart in Atlanta. Why don't you go ahead and turn your camera around and let's head on in there and show us what you got.
All right. So if you were blessed to be at Atlanta, either during the big seasonal show markets in January or July, and you were seeking us out, you would come up here in building 2 to the 17th floor. And here we are, the outside of our space. I'll take you guys inside and just take a look at all that beauty, all that color. It looks so fantastic.
I love it. Yeah, beautiful. Let's start over on the left wall here if we can.
Sure.
What are we looking at right here, first of all?
So this is our Prize-O-Matic. So similar to your space, we like to reward the loyalty, with our sales reps. And as a sales rep, when you bring customers in, you place orders, depending on the order value, you can win a prize or select your own prize, anything from product to gift cards. And there are Corkcicle gift cards ranging up to $200. So you get a coin, you put it in, and we revisit our childhood with the with the prize box.
Very cool.
So instead of putting a coin in and asking for like a Snickers bar or Kit Kat, you get something cool from Corkcicle. Love it.
Exactly.
And rewarding your salespeople, which I think is amazing. We definitely believe in recognition at Incentive Concepts and in our industry.
It's a perfect fit.
And then it looks like we've got some drinkware here. Why don't you just kind of start wherever you'd like and tell us about what we're looking at, and maybe zoom in on some of those awesome pieces.
Sure. So right here we have our sport canteens. These are the 20-ounce sport canteens, which are hugely popular for us right now. We've got them in patterns. We've got them in colors. Right now we've got in front of us the majority of our pattern collection and our unicorn collection.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
And then next door to it, it's a nice little dovetail.
Look at that ombre.
I know. Don't you just love it? This was new in June. So this is Ombre Fairy and Ombre Ocean. And it's part of our unicorn collection. So there's a little sparkle to it too. I don't really know if it'll come through on here, but so fun. I love it.
Just for our audience right now, Incentive Concepts carries certain SKUs and certain colors for our core products. But just so you know, we have access to the entire line. So whenever you need anything, even if it's not in our core group, we can get it for you. Just let us know.
Great
Absolutely.
point there.
That was a great call out.
Yeah,
and right here is, and right here is the dragonfly, which you do carry, which is just, it's beautiful. Just gorgeous.
I love it. While you're going over to the next section here, Kim, what are one or two things that makes Corkcicle real unique in your opinion?
Really the design and the pops of color, right? We're really fashion forward. So we're constantly bringing in new styles, new designs. There's, our basic colors, which always works on the business side, right? For us and your standard black, whites, walnuts. But, we always do have a customer or two that wants to get a little crazy and bring in some color and add maybe a green or, up in the right-hand corner or upper left-hand corner, you have the chameleon, the blue and the green. We've had some corporations gravitate to that just because they're standard colors. So that's different than what a lot of our competitors out there. And then really the design. It's really sleek. It cuts very female and male. And I'm hoping most of you have had the opportunity to hold and touch. And maybe you own a Corkcicle.
I was just going to say the curvature of the cup makes it so easy to grip, where some of the competitors are just pure round and you can't get your hand around it. It's just a very great curvature that they have to all of their cup line, like the entire drinkware line.
Yeah, I think
so no matter the size of your hand, it's super comfortable to hold.
Exactly.
Yeah, we touched on that in the last episode when we had Meredith on, just about the design elements of it. So what are we looking at here? Is this something a little bit different?
So yes, so these right here, this is our commuter cup. I'm going to try to give you a full thing. This is new this year in 2022. And honestly, this is one of my favorites. I use it all the time. My husband uses his all the time. It is, it's different from our traditional stainless because it has a ceramic inside. So it really has that pure taste. So for all you folks who love your coffee and you don't want to drink it out of stainless steel because you think it messes with the awesome flavor, this is for you. It also has a 360-degree spill-proof top. And I'll see if I can show it. You just click down and you can drink from anywhere here. And then you click it. If I had water in it, it would not come out. It's really fabulous. And we have that in 17 ounce and 9 ounce.
Great.
It also, Tad, it also fits into the, on a bike. So your bottle holder. So it truly is a commuter. You can use it in your car, in your golf cart, or while you're riding your bike to work.
Okay. Well, the next time I drive my golf cart to work, I'll use it.
Exactly. We could all be so lucky, right?
Yeah, exactly. let's move over to the right because it looks like we've got some mugs here.
Yes.
Great way to start
These
your
are-
day with some coffee, I suppose.
Yeah. So we've got 16 ounce and 22 ounce mugs in all colors, too many to choose.
Beautiful.
But they're very popular from a corporate perspective. The black and white mugs are a leading seller for us for logo to be used in the office or at home.
Love it, love it. And we asked earlier about people putting in their comments what they think of when they think of the word cool. So maybe we could change it up and say, which one do you think is the most cool? And they could describe it. So put that in the chat for sure. And it's Andy Hudson here with Kate Rank on our team and Kim Ballerine from Corkcicle. We're at the Corkcicle showroom at America's Mart in Atlanta. So thanks for joining us. Let's keep going here because there are different sections that we want to definitely point out. It looks like we have some of the newer collections here, maybe.
Yep. So we have our kids cup, which is great. But what's new for us is this Buzz cup. So this is sort of like a camp cup, if you will. It is the same shape as our 16 ounce mug, but without the handle. So it's perfect for cocktails. It's definitely good for men. It pairs nicely with a stemless wine glass and this Buzz cup, sort of like a rocks glass and stemless set. So if you were looking for a his, her idea, this would be perfect.
Fantastic. Kate, what do you think so far?
I am obsessed with all of the colors. I was going to ask the audience what they thought best color was popping out at them or what has really left a memory mark in them, because I think that this is a beautifully stunning showroom. Stunning.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, put that in the chat, folks. Let us know what your favorite thing so far is. And you skipped by some wood looking pieces there, Kim. Can you focus on that because I want to highlight? Yeah. So
that's next. Yes.
What exactly
this is our walnut
line?
collection.
Okay, walnut. Great.
Um,
Tell us a little bit about this collection.
Yep. So the walnut collection is part of our Origins collection, which you'll see here. So it's after natural material. We have our Snowdrift, which is a white marble, and our Nero, which is a black marble. But the walnut collection is one of our top collections. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It lasers really nice for a logo, and it works for men or women.
For sure.
It's also what we're giving away today.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yep.
Kate, you read my mind. We actually have a set here that we call coffee to cocktail. So I have it right here next to me. We have the coffee mug right here in walnut wood. Kim, what would you drink in this in the morning, by the way?
I'm a tea drinker, so I would drink hot tea.
Okay, hot tea, perfect. We have the 25-ounce canteen. Woo, something like that.
It's an entire bottle of wine.
An entire bottle of wine. Okay, we know what you're drinking in that, Kate. And then we also have the stemless wine cup here. Kate, what would you put in that on a Friday evening, let's say?
I would probably put vodka. I like using it as a cocktail cup. I don't drink wine all that often, so I would use it as a cocktail. But now that we have the new Buzz cup, I don't know. I guess I'd save it for wine.
All right, so this is what we're giving away today. This is the what did I say it was again? A coffee to cocktail set in walnut wood. So you have to stick around to find out how to enter for that. We'll let you know here in a few minutes. Kim, we've seen some drinkware. Is there anything else on this wall that you'd want to point out, maybe that people would recognize? Or
so I know we're going through some of our drinkware. What I will do, because I think it's super cool, is walk you through some of our collaborations. You know, sometimes they do have life in the corporate world. This right here is our Disney Princess collection, which is brand new, which is amazing. We also have our Mickey and Minnie. So for people who are doing President's Club or doing meetings down at Disney, you can give away a Disney item. And then, of course, for all you Star Wars fans, we have it all, right down to Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda looks like Chewbacca and
Chewbacca.
R2D2, Boba Fett.
So cute.
Holy moly. Okay. Well, hey, Kurt on our team here is a huge Star Wars nerd. He'd love this.
So we've got Marvel too.
I actually had a client that was doing like a superhero themed conference for all their employees. And they picked the Marvel line and they all got to come and choose their superhero.
Love that. Oh, that's a
That's
great
awesome.
idea. Okay. Oh, you can, oh, and Harry
Harry
Potter, you can choose
Potter.
your house.
For the Potter fans, you can choose your house. Which house would you be in?
I'm not a Harry Potter person. I don't even know the names. Gryffindor or something. I don't know.
Perfect. And then we have the rifle paper, which is great
Beautiful.
for any, garden party, Mother's Day, depending on what your event is. These are huge sellers for us. Rifle is our number one partnership right now, and they're just beautiful.
Love that. Love that. Well, those of you watching, we just talked about how we're giving away a set of the walnut wood pieces, the coffee to cocktail set that has a mug, a canteen, and a stemless thing. Go to incentiveconcepts.com/walnut and you can enter for that. So incentiveconcepts.com/walnut, and we'll put that in the chat as well. And then it looks like we're moving to a different section. Kim, what are we looking at here?
Yes. So I know I want to be cognizant of everybody's time. So what I thought I would do is do a quick sort of breeze through some of our barware, glassware, and then really bring you over to the coolers, which is super exciting. And I know I talked about them a lot with folks when I was at the sales conference. So I can give you a little sneak peek of what they look like. So this is our glassware collection. Everything is sold in sets. It's beautiful packaging, perfectly giftable, and also customizable, which is awesome.
We can actually color print and sand etch this glassware. And I like to say sweat be gone. No more sweat in the summer when you're drinking outside.
Exactly. They are double. They are vacuum. So it's sort of 2 layers of glass. And they really are just beautiful. Really perfect gifting. And then our traditional barware with our cigar glass and our whiskey wedge, our Corkcicle. These are some of our coolers. And this is our Series A. I know you guys have seen that with the sports canteen. We offer that in 20 ounce, 32 ounce, and 64 ounce. But the colors are just beautiful.
They are beautiful. And I've seen a lot of people, my daughter actually is carrying around, it's not a Corkcicle brand, I hate to admit, but she carries around that big 64 ounce thing because she wants to be able to hydrate throughout the day, like that size, right, Kate?
Yes. Well, so it's a big, I don't want to say a fad, but it's definitely on trend right now. 64 ounces is what we're supposed to have water intake on a daily basis. So when you start in the morning with your 64 ounce, you have to drink that before the day is over. And then at least you've gotten your intake. So it's definitely on trend right now to be carrying a jug.
Okay, well, so Regina on our team, who I think is watching, is a huge water drinker. So I think she probably drinks almost 3 of those a day or maybe more, but she could be our inspiration for staying hydrated.
Oh, Kim is now on what I'm so excited about, the chill pod.
All right, go ahead.
Yes.
Kim. Start here, Kim, go for it.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite parts of the showroom, obviously with our coolers, but behind there, like way in the back, and unfortunately, I'm so bummed it's not up and running right now. We have a creamery. Yes, we too sell or give away ice cream, right? When you're a cool company, you need to give away a cool, snack when we're in here for the trade shows. So we do have a creamery with mix-ins and all kinds of fun stuff. But then these are our new coolers. This is the Estelle tote, which is just, fabulous. And I know it's a little hard for me to open everything and show it at the same time. We've got our chill pod, which is super exciting.
So everyone, with the chill pod, there's a divider in the middle that's actually a cutting board, and it keeps wet and dry. So you can have all your ice and cool down beverages on one side, and all of your dry, keep them cool, sandwiches for the beach, etc. But it keeps them separate, which is such a nice feature. And it's lightweight, which
love it.
Works for women for sure.
Love it. Awesome.
And then we have some of our soft coolers, which is great. This is literally like a party in a bag.
Oh,
all the fun stuff, all the pockets. It's really, really nice.
Very, very stylish, very on trend. By the way, Bobby Suseda is tuning in, and her favorite is Star Wars Chewbacca so far. She says Chewie, and she says beautiful showroom. I'm with you, Bobby. I like Chewbacca as well. So not a bad crush there for you, Bobby. Now, looks
No?
like we have something over here on the wall. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, and of course, to close it all out, we wouldn't be a hydration company without a hydration station. So we have a hydration station for folks to be able to easily get water while they're walking the show floors. Obviously, we also give out some of samples. They can quickly fill a canteen or tumbler and take them off their way. And then we also have a little, some fun facts around hydration and plastic, and all of this is sustainable, right? And I know so many people are looking for ways to be more sustainable. How do you do it? How do you incorporate into your everyday lifestyle? And Corkcicle really is a company that, as you started this out, can take you from coffee to cocktails in sustainable drinkware.
So important, so important. I know that a lot of companies are looking, when they're partnering with brands, to have that social responsibility element to it. So very important there. Kate, where can people go to learn about Corkcicle for gifts and incentives?
Well, I mean, you can definitely come to our website, incentiveconcepts.com. You can certainly visit Corkcicle.com, or you can reach out to any of your sales reps from Incentive Concepts, and we are happy to get you more information on anything that you're needing.
Okay. And why is a brand like Corkcicle so popular, with whether it's an event or a loyalty program or an employee incentive or holiday gift?
Corkcicle being such a premium brand, it's a known brand. Celebrities are seen with it. It's one of those things that sustainability is what's really important right now to all companies. Having a conference, they don't want those plastic water bottles anymore. So to be able to give something with a brand name that isn't going to be left behind is really where the key is, to brand name sustainable drinkware. I think the no-name cup, they're not going to pack that, but a known cup like a Corkcicle, that's getting in the bag. It's coming home with them.
Yeah, for sure. And we do have a question on here. I don't think we can answer it directly, but Bonnie Nichols asked, what is the minimum order for some of the Disney items? Bonnie, the answer to that would be, I would love for you to reach out to us here at Incentive Concepts, and we can figure that out. Since it's a special item, Kim, that might be something that's a little bit different than the normal drinkware, I would assume.
Yes, we can definitely talk about that.
Okay, so Bonnie, reach out to us. If you don't know how to reach out to us, just go to incentiveconcepts.com and look for our contact page, and we can get in touch with you there. So thanks for asking that question, Bonnie. Kevin Hagen's tuning in, says, this is the nicest, most colorful showroom I have ever seen. This was great. Well, he didn't say this was cool, but that's okay, Kev. This was pretty cool. Kim, any closing comments before we go? This has been fantastic. We appreciate you showing us around.
No, thank you so much for having me. It was a thrill to be able to bring you into our world a little bit, see some of the color that you don't always get, just thumbing through a catalog. And, we're really thrilled to be here. So thank you.
Okay, well, you guys are a great partner. And I think Kate and I would love to hop on the plane and hang out there with you sometime. Can we meet you there sometime, maybe? Or
absolutely. You name the date, and I'll meet you down here.
All right, this is great. Now, viewers, incentiveconcepts.com/walnut, and that's where you enter for the 3-piece set with this, and if I have a third hand, I don't, but that. So enter for that, and we will draw that either later today or tomorrow morning, and we'll shoot you an email and let you know if you're the winner. incentiveconcepts.com/walnut. Now, our next episode is a special episode on October 5th, which is a Wednesday, and we're doing it at 2:30 Central instead of 1:30, a little bit later. And we are going up to an on-site episode from Echo Valley Meats in Peoria, Illinois, which is an amazing company that has gourmet ingredients for gift boxes with steaks and hams and different side dishes and all that. So Mike Reinberg and I from the Incentive Concepts team, we're going to take a drive up north to Peoria, and we're going to meet with Dave Alwan, who's a 3-time guest on Shark Tank. One of the only people that have been on Shark Tanks more than 2 times, honestly. So we're going to meet with him, Echo Valley Meats, and that'll be very cool. So October 5th, 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central, incentiveconcepts.com/live. Whew, that was a lot to get out. Kate, thank you. Oh, hey, Kate, didn't you do something this morning?
I did. In preparation for today's show, I went ahead and filled my Corkcicle. This is a 16 ounce in the navy gloss. With ice, and I wanted to see 5 hours later if any had melted, and I Nothing, not
Wow.
a drop of water. We
Can you,
still have an
can you show us there's
full-
actually ice in there though, or did you
Listen
trick
to
us?
that. Like, I
Okay.
mean, it seals, and look at that. That's perfect. Woo! Perfectly good ice. So you saw it here 5 hours later, not even a little bit of condensation melted.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, cool. Kim, thanks again. Appreciate you
Thank
joining
you.
us. And we'll see you next time. For those of you out there, have a great week. Remember, October 5th, 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern, Incentive Concepts Live on site from Echo Valley Meats. Okay, until then, have a great day, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks. Bye-bye.